Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. Hopefully you lot can hear me. You know, you never know when I ever go live, and then before you know it, like my mic's not on, apparently. Do you know what I mean? Like everything else is all good. But you know, if you are here, do smash the like button. If you're new, do subscribe. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, boys and girls, and whatever else you wanna identify as broccolis these days. It's a slow news day today, but not for Manchester United, because you know, when we got that transfer dopamine right now with Man United, it's looking like a not no one to be seen. There you go, a little bit of a rhyme for you lot. You know, we got the Ligt news, I suppose, stalling. We're going to talk about that with Monts in a sec. You know, you got Ugarte. Apparently, you know, United board's got questions over Ugarte, and then now Hjulmand's the new name on the agenda, but the less aggressive option. You know, what's happened to the Zubamendis of the world? You know, Arsenal sending scouts for Gyokeres, but yet they're about to offload Reece Nelson and what's his name? Emil Smith Rowe, that will just fund that whole package right there, and whoever else that needs to go. You know, Maresca's back in Enzo. Look, we'll talk about it. We've never spoke about Enzo stuff on this stream, by the way. Not one time have I mentioned about the whole situation. But you know what? His manager had a press conference yesterday, and he doesn't believe it's going to be too much of an issue. But with all the players' posts, it might be. And I'm seeing Chelsea's got this goalkeeper. Is it from Villarreal? Who's going to gas this one up? Let me see. I'm just having a little look at this. And about Scott McTominay and all this stuff. You know, what's this goalkeeper's name for Chelsea? Let me come big up some people in the comments as well before I do so. Chelsea are close to agreeing person terms with Villarreal goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen, who prefers a move to Stamford Bridge over Marseille. Something along the lines of 20 to 25 million euros. So that's pretty interesting. Who hasn't liked the video yet, though? There's over 100 people nice and early. Where are you at? Let me run a poll. Have you liked this beautiful video? Come on, man. Let me big up some of you guys in the comments as well, starting all the way from David F.A. He says, big up the chat. Big up Sophia. Big up Roy. B. Winnie in the building. Ugarte rejecting United. I think it might be the other way around as it goes. By the looks of it, we'll talk about it when Monts gets in here. Monts will be in a sec. He always tells me 2 minutes. You just got to make that 10 minutes. Big up Aaron as well. Fraser. Tabo. How do I say your name exactly? I don't want to disrespect your name. Is it Tabo or Thabo? Babo? Big up Big Country. Nachalini, I see you as well. Someone told me to hurry up. AK4 Pete. Big up Cass Travrelli. Oh, you know where it is. We're still repping it. Big up P60, man. Salam, man. But yeah, Monsters right there, right now, man. Sukraj's Football Olympics has just started. I'm not watching that though. I'm gonna be honest. I need proper football. Last night I done the Man City watch along with against Celtic, and Celtic absolutely popped them for a lot of the moments. You know, Oscar Bob is a mad talent. If anyone don't know as well, man. I'm literally looking at it thinking, nah, you know what? There's a lot of youngsters on the field. Their back line is guys called S. Brand and Bete got absolutely torn a new one. But no one's talking about it though. You know, they got 4-3 by a Scottish team. Beating Scottish teams in pre-season is clearly not for everyone. And also keeping a clean sheet. Just saying. So smoke them. Put them in a pack. Put them in a spliff. But Oscar Bob, yeah, I saw, you know what? I'm going to be honest, before getting to the transfer news, right? And all that kind of stuff. There's a few players that were really like of note that I could see. You know, that Kyogo guy up front for Celtic, there's one named. I think he's a Japanese international. On Man City side, there was a guy called O'Reilly. He looked quite good. Who else was there? The guy that played, he came on for left back and went to right back. He's rapid against Endoy or Endala. Endala, I think his name is. The other one that went Doyle, and obviously the last one's obviously Oscar Bob. There was some note. Rico Lewis is quite decent as well. So yeah, like I thought, you know, some of the Man City prospects look decent, but a lot of them didn't really take their chances. But much better in the second half though. McAtee, I don't know, you know, it was nippy, but for someone that's like already a seasoned pro, for me, you know, some of the some of the youngsters outperformed him, in my opinion, innit? And that's all I've got to say on that front for there. But we might do the Arsenal watch along tonight or Chelsea, one or the other. It's dumb o'clock is in another 12, 13 hours. So if I'm up for that, you lot better start, rating the work rate. We saying once. I think you're on mute.
Hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just talking about Man City losing quickly and
Man City.
Oh, no one talking about it though, innit?
Oh yeah, no, aye. But when I lost to behind closed doors, but everyone's talking the gap, talking the town. These men hold 4 to Celtic, and all of a sudden, it's the development for the players. It's good for them to get some minutes. Yeah. My favorite one, minutes in the tank. That's my favorite one.
That one. But no lie, you lost to Preston though.
But you think I was sitting there hearing minutes in the tank? Fuck off, man.
You know what? I didn't even know
lost to Rosenberg. What was you hearing? I was dishing it out, bro. Come on, man.
I'm not. What's it called? What was I seeing again? I see Mo Salah's got a hair transplant. I see the lines. I was like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. What's going on here?
He's actually doing the hair.
He's got the line. He's got the line. Yeah. His superpowers are. Mo Salah's superpowers are coming back. It's all in the hair. It's all in the hair. You know when people try to tackle Salah and before you know it, his hair, his afro, gets in people's faces. That's called provided balance when you're beating them, man.
The afro is all in your eyes and that.
You got to remember, Mo Salah's like 5'8", 5'9", yeah. So if there was a taller player that's coming out trying to get him, his hair's all up in their face. That's what I said with Xerxes. Xerxes' hair gives him an extra 2 inches of height.
But I think if I'm being honest,
man said Jinder Mahal,
I feel like the ball. I think baldness gives players powers. Like when Rooney bicked it off. When Rooney bicked his shit off.
When Beckham, the shockwave.
When Beckham bicked his shit off. Remember when Pogba bicked his shit off.
Wait, they got hair transplants?
No. Just when they went bald. Just whenever they cut their hair.
Yeah.
But when man bald, we called it the bald superpowers.
Yeah, bald
gloves. Red and black gloves, Rooney. We don't like to talk about times like that. You know what I'm saying? Anything that come off his boot was flying top bins. It was flying bins for no reason. It's like a magnet.
Flying bins.
You know what I'm saying? You see, but certain footballers when their hair goes, hopefully that's a sad thing.
That's it, man.
It didn't happen too much with Naby Keita, but
bald Henry was cold.
Bro.
Bald Anelka, cold. Zidane, an extra superpower.
Because you know what it is, when man cut off their hair, they don't give a fuck no more, bro. It's straight ball. It's straight ball, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. By the way, if anyone's in here, I think there's 250 people in here. We're 24 likes off of 100. So big up yourselves. If you ain't done so yet, please smash the like button as a reminder. Remember, it's totally free. All of you accounts are on here and you can listen to me live or months live. You could just do a favor and be like, you know what? I'm just going to smash that like button. And then I'll ask again in 10 minutes for a little bit of a reminder. Love all the way from Sweden as well. But yeah, man, look, transfer news is dry and it's only on the Man United front where things are really getting obviously kicked off. That's because Man United need numerous positions, But right now, there's the Ligt. You know what, Mons? Let me ask you a question. And people in the comments as well, right? In your eyes, how much is the Ligt actually worth? Because the deal's stalling, right? So Bayern Munich want £42 million, aka 50 million. But Man United only want to pay up to 34 million with bonuses and whatnot. Right. And I don't know if it's just a negotiation tactic to play low ball until Lindelof goes or something along them. But in your mind, how much is he actually worth?
I'll probably go. Do you know what? In today's market, I'm still gonna go 50 mil still.
You reckon he's worth 50 mil? But they're asking only for 42 million. They're asking for 42 million, but no bonuses included.
Yeah, bro, I think that's calm. He's 24. He's 24. He's not 34. I'm talking like he's 24. 24.
It's mad how long this guy's been around the game for, isn't it?
Word, bro, you know what I'm saying? People can say, yeah, cool. It didn't really work out at the highest level. He had an okay run at Juventus. I think the Juventus run is spoken about in a mad way at times. I don't think it was that bad. I think obviously the latter stage of his Bayern career was a bit shit. But For that, for everyone to just go, all right, cool, fuck it, he's worth like 25 mil in today's market. You know what 25 mil gets you in today's market, bro?
And the thing is, he said he's willing to take a cut deal already. Apparently, personal terms with the Ligt is already sorted, and he's willing to. Well, from what we read before, anyways, is that he don't mind cutting his, his money down to go to Man United. So it's like if he's gonna be worth about, I think what is. I think this is stall tactics from Man United, because if you not noticed, all of a sudden Man United were linked with so many centre backs. Like a few centre backs, should I say? And all of a sudden now all the options are midfield: Fofana, Ugarte, Zubamendi, now Hjulmand. Have I missed out one? Have I missed out Rabiot?
Because I think the outgoings are gonna start to happen very soon.
But why is it taking so long to get rid of someone like? You know what my issue is? Yeah, I think so. Apparently, look, we'll talk about the midfielders after, but the whole defensive thing. How can you not shift the Lindelof for like 7 to 10 million? Did you get what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm feeling like, yeah, you're moving fast, but sometimes are you really moving fast enough, or is it that's just us as fans being impatient?
I think to me, I think there's a little bit of I think there's probably a disagreement between maybe the manager and the board. Not like a beef type of thing. I think Ten Hag wants to keep maybe certain midfielders, and I think the board are just trying to get rid. I think the board want rid of Casemiro. I think they want rid of McTominay. I think they want rid of Amrabat. They've already made that clear. I think Ten Hag wants to keep one of those three.
Hold your breath on that one. We'll talk about the Amrabat one in a minute. After, go on.
But yeah, I think Ten Hag probably either wants to keep McTominay or maybe probably fighting a case for Casemiro. I think that's probably what the story. I could be wrong. This is just what I think in it. But
yeah, of course, I feel like every day.
I feel like there's a slight disagreement. Obviously, Ten Hag came out saying how important McTominay is. I think the club want rid of at least 3 of those gone. I think Ineos want 3 of them gone.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I really want, what it is, as much as I like the whole, Man United. Look, we're talking about Man United, obviously, and we're talking about how crap their midfield defense was roughly. I don't think the defense was as bad since it was shifted as much as it was last year, but you need another centre back in, like, especially for pre-season. He won't be a part of it. Apparently, Xerxes might not be a part of it. But if you need someone in for the first, let's say, Community Shield game, aka friendly shield, however you want to look at it, like, you need some seniority there. Because imagine Euro has a good pre-season, all of a sudden comes up in the Community Shield where there's an actual Man United and a fierce English crowd, and he does. And I'm not saying he doesn't have confidence, but you need someone to actually, pull the reins a little bit. You know what I mean? Don't get too comfortable in your position. You're not starting. I don't look at Euro as a starter as
I don't even think that's guaranteed. I don't even think that's like a guaranteed thing that he starts.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. But right now, if he's looking at no one's coming in, and I'm seeing someone like, let's say, Maguire and Lindelof are in and around the crowd, like, of players that are still there. I'm not being funny, but all of a sudden, you're inclined to probably play the 18-year-old going on 19 over someone as senior as that. And obviously, that provides ego. I'm not saying you won't develop it, but if you bring someone else in to tackle that position, I reckon it can cause a bit of an upset for someone who's young and they might be doing bits at that moment of time, if that makes sense. Because if you go get the link now or in January, because I think that could be the case if that's anything, I just don't think it bodes well for the whole of what's needed in the dressing room from early. This is why Man United need to. I think right now, I expect Man United to have a breakthrough from now to the end of July, which is a week away. I think that's a week away. No, the end of July is a week away, right?
Yeah, less than a week away. It's the 24th today, bro.
Yeah. So a week away from being the 1st of August. Like, I expect a signing or some sort of breakthrough to happen. Otherwise, when you deep it, this whole praise that we've been doing for Ineos and everything, you've only brought in 2 signings though. And yet you've only shifted, 2-3 people at this moment of time that are not really that much. Greenwood, Van der Beek, Cambuala. All that praise for me might go out a little bit out the window, like a little bit, because we've been praising them for how quick they got signings. And we're getting dopamine 1 week, 1 player, next week, next player. We need another one. The midfield's dog shit.
And this is what I'm saying. I think you will. I don't know. I think you will get rid. I think you will get rid of You'll get rid of Maguire. I think Lindelof will take a bit longer. Listen, outgoings aren't always mad easy in it. I think that's what we need to remember as well. Outgoings aren't always you click your fingers, player fucks off. Sometimes the player don't want to stay. Maguire practically forced himself to stay at the club with the whole West Ham thing last year. Everyone forgets that.
Yeah. But I don't know
You know
where
what I'm saying?
suitors come in for Maguire. I think Lindelof's easier to shift because of price. I don't think anyone wants Maguire because of his wages and all that stuff. Remember, Maguire didn't go to West Ham because of the whole wage situation.
Yeah. And he generally believes he was the best. He was like one of the better centre backs of the club as well.
Yeah, I'm in agreement right now. I'm in agreement with all of this. So like,
He
I'm
was.
looking
I
at
mean,
it.
he was one of your better centre backs last season. I think when he got injured, I think that's actually when things went downhill. Technically, when he got injured, and then obviously Casemiro had to go second that, and the mad thing happened. Maguire at one point was holding it down, especially because it was a lot of vibes where there was no style of play. So he just kind of went back to his roots of just defending. It wasn't this high line tiki taka stuff that Maguire can easily be exposed for. I thought he was decent. Listen, if Maguire was happy to be fourth choice centre back at your club, I don't think he has to go.
Yeah,
Lindelof, I think for me is probably better in a system that plays a higher line, but at the same time, he doesn't move the needle like Lindelof is known for being calm, cool, and collected on the ball. But you now have Euro, and you now have you also have Lissandro, who when fit is better than him on the ball. I think Ligt is Ligt not better than Lindelof on the ball? Ligt is calm. He's not bad on the ball, you know. I think there's
Delict's good on the ball.
He's one. Ligt is tidy on the ball.
Delict's whole game is being tidy on the ball. You know,
Yeah,
that's
like,
why
that's
come on, man.
Ligt is quite tidy. So
Lindelof's tidy. Don't get me wrong, but
Lindelof's not even shit.
No.
For where Man United need to be, I think his time is up.
He's too safe, man. He plays too safe, my brother. Like, I'm not letting anyone. You've seen it time and time again. He gets dominated in the air. Don't get me wrong. He has his moments where he actually is really good when he gets a run of games, but then he might pick up an injury, and then before you know
he
it,
don't even get played in his position.
He
bro.
plays. You know, he reminds me of. You know, he kind of reminds me of McAllister sometimes. Yeah, players that got ability in the locker, but sometimes they play a little bit too safe when you've got it in the locker. I've seen Lindelof do those pingers over the top. I think we scored a couple goals from Lindelof doing that over to Rashford. Was it Rashford or Garnacho? I can't remember who it was, right? But I remember him pinging. He hasn't done it enough over his career. You know, I've seen Maguire without the armband. No armband Maguire. I think I might put my money on that.
Oh, bro, this is it. Like I said it already. Yeah. For me, Harry Maguire. If your defense was Lissandro, Euro, Ligt, Maguire, and maybe one other as the fifth. I don't know. Academy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The other you that looks like the Euro that got the assist in your preseason, he looks pretty good.
Wait, what? Who else got the assist?
Got his name, but
in the second half, the black Polish kid.
Yeah, is he a
DM? Actually, no, he's not black. He's mixed race, isn't he? Yeah, the mixed race Polish.
I said he looks like Euro.
Yeah. I think his name's Agunye or something like that.
Yeah, he's decent. He's actually decent. He can be the fifth choice or some shit. What's his name? Hold on, I'm just trying to find.
Might be light. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Oyedele.
Oyedele, that's the name. Agunye is the right back. Then I'll get them mixed up.
Yeah, or even Evans. Yeah, if it's Maguire, Evans, Lindelof. Sorry, if it's Maguire, Evans, Lissandro, Euro, and Ligt, I don't think that's that mad. I generally don't. Maguire was one of your best centre backs last season, and no one will talk about it. When you just want Maguire to defend,
might be useful, wouldn't it?
He can defend, bro, and also he's an aerial threat. He's good on the ball. People act like Maguire ain't got pingers as well. Left foot, right foot. He's got sprayers. People don't want to talk about it because it's Harry Maguire and it's, you know what I'm saying, slamming Maguire. Bro, Maguire's got ability on the ball, bro. My
only issue with Maguire is, as much as he can have a bit like ability on the ball, I think any Man United fan that's actually in here, or even anyone that's watched him, is he puts his defenders and midfielders under unnecessary pressure with some of his choices of passing. Like he would pass it to, let's say, the right back.
And his position. Because when it's a high line, though, Cass, when it's a high line,
that's an issue.
If Maguire is a fifth choice centre back or fourth choice centre back, and you are in a cup competition and you have to sit back, because I don't believe you man are going to dominate too many games next season. In your bigger games, innit? In your bigger games, I don't see you man dominating games. Yeah. If you find yourself 1-0 up, Maguire's your guy.
That actually happened towards the end of the season this year.
He'll put his head through a brick wall, and he's in your box, and you play on your transition, and you do your transition. I think and I'm not saying starting first choice. I'm just saying there is a spot for Maguire in the Man United team. It's just that in that high line, you hang him out to dry. If he plays in the high line, he is going to get hung out to dry. Evans is even slower than Maguire, and I trust Evans more in the high line than Maguire.
Yeah, I do. I do, because just ability on the ball alone, and it's just a little bit more agile. You know what I mean? Got a bit more agility than someone like that. But the Ligt coming in, you know, to be fair, that even then, are we convinced the Ligt can play also a high line? I mean, he done it on the Tuchel a little bit, but are we convinced the Ligt can play that high line?
I think that's more of a Euro Lissandro thing if you're going to play a proper high line. I still think Onana has this thing where he does this weird shit when he comes to collect the ball in some mad erratic way, and it just puts man under pressure and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Big up, man. Look, there's 350 people in the house. Can we get this up to 200 likes as quick as possible? As Drizzy was saying as well, 127 likes. So just make sure we're gonna do that. Let us know. Do you reckon the Ligt can play a high line, or is it not his game? Is it a good signing? Would it be a bad signing? Give me a rating out of 10, because right now the valuations are stalled at this moment of time. But you know, all the other stuff like personal terms and all that stuff, yada yada, is done. But moving off of that is the whole midfield chaos. Let's call it midfield chaos in Man United's options. You know, the latest one, Hjulmand, the one from Sporting, I think you like him, slapped the goal against England. You know, Ugarte, apparently they want something along the lines of 60 million now in overall. Man United don't view him as that. And then apparently, Mont, all of a sudden, that's come out, is saying that Man United board have questions over Ugarte overall as a player. So it's like, why are you going in for him if you have questions over him as a player? If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Don't you think that kind of spews like, is it really all handy dandy up in Ineos's boardroom if you can't even decide which ones are your number one target?
I mean, Ugarte uncertainty. Doesn't matter if you're getting Fofana. Doesn't matter if you're looking at Zubimendi. I said uncertainty over Ugarte. Doesn't matter if you're still looking at Yusuf Fofana.
Who's better for value though, Fofana or Ugarte? They're both aggressive players.
Fofana.
Covers more ground.
My only thing is that for Man United, Ugarte might be a better. Don't get me wrong. I think Zubimendi is probably the three of them that you'd want. But if you're looking for that sort of a bit more aggression, I feel like Fofana might be a bit more mobility. If you want mobility and aggression, because you know what it is.
Apparently switches off in big games, allegedly. Anyway, from
I feel like with Ugarte, you can get other Ugartes. I think with Fofana, you still haven't replaced Fred.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Ugarte, though, isn't it? A bit more that kind of.
I think Fofana's more like Fred. I think Ugarte, Ugarte's ball playing ability is very like. I don't know why people just act like he's some scrub. It's really weird to me. It's really, really, really bizarre to me. He can kick ball. I just think that Yusuf Fofana. The only thing about Yusuf Fofana, like, it could either go the really good way or it could go the Bakayoko way. That's the only thing I say. And Bakayoko looked very, very good at Monaco. Very good. Remember how good Bakayoko looked, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, you're giving me PTSDs. I remember Bakayoko when he went Chelsea was back a no-go, bro.
It was bad.
It was bad. Real bad. Yeah, I hear you on that part. Without doubt.
What I'm saying?
Someone's saying though, it's quite similar to Partey though for Fofana. That's what Agon said right there as well in the chat. I don't know.
Fabinho was saving Bakayoko. Aaron said Ndombele as well, and I say Ndombele. But Ndombele was just he was a tubby.
I wish if Ndombele had, the thing is, if he had an ounce of discipline about himself, my word,
because he's still a baller now. Like, as in, like, he's just I don't want to I just don't want to do the weight shaming thing online, but you get it. You might know what I'm gonna say about man.
Right, so he's a fat, but he's a fat boy, isn't it? Like, for a footballer, he's a fat boy, isn't it?
He's a techie fat you, isn't it? He's a techie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. His dribbling is crazy. His dribbling is crazy, man. He was meant to be he meant to take the reins of the actual Dembele. He was meant to take those reins, but he didn't.
Yeah. It's true. Dembele was crazy. Even bro, you weren't even like you even played against Hjulmand against for Gala, no?
Yeah, he went for Galatasaray. No, he played. I don't know if he played.
He came on, bro. I'm pretty sure he came on.
Maybe, but I don't know, man. I can't
Came on, bro. He
remember.
wasn't even that bad. He
I
kept it
can't
about
remember,
70.
man. But I think you know what it is for me. Yeah, I think United need to have a like. I know they want to get rid of McTominay, right? And I know they still got their budgets and etc. etc. But I'm looking at it along the lines of sometimes you can't get everything you want straight away. And if Ugarte is going to be the one that costs a lot of that budget, right? Because they're asking for what? Something around 40 to 50 million. I think they're asking for around 50 million pounds. It's like, Man United need 2 midfielders. Fulham are going to come in with another bid for McTominay. We don't know if that's going to get accepted or not.
Yeah, he came on. He came on when he beat you guys. He came on.
But I'm looking at it like Fofana's just an easy option. I don't know if it's PR though from his agent to get the deal done from AC Milan or it's actual genuine interest because I've seen it from DiMarzio and so forth. But value for money, you can't exactly say no for value for money because it's only around 20 million pounds that they're asking for. Yeah, for Fofana. And I'm kind of
Fofana's one of them signings where you could probably sign him alongside your priority target.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna go get me a Fofana, then your main target's Zubimendi because you got all your profits that you need from a sale of McTominay, right? Or a Casemiro. For me, again, it's a no-brainer. It's like getting Ugarte and Zubimendi. It's a no-brainer. But for what Fofana has over Ugarte is a lot more physicality, which Man United lack. Athleticism, which Man United lack. Zubimendi could be the controller. It sounds like a good duo when you deep it as well. But we're always talking about someone who can partner Mainu. Different games mean different players, right? So I'm looking at it along those lines. Zubimendi, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm gonna stand there and already tell you, look, Zubimendi's the number 1 target, not Ugarte, not no one else. It's just there to fall in place in case things don't work out, right? It's easy as day. But it's a question: are you going to go get him? How long is it going to take? Is it going to be an end of a window type signing? Barcelona can't afford him because they want Nico Williams, and then obviously Arsenal and Chelsea are just waiting and lurking to see the situation. You say you ain't getting Zubimendi, Ilyas, but you're like top tier hater. I'm not gonna lie. You say we're not gonna get no one, so I don't know, man. I think Zubimendi makes more sense than all the. Well, for me, if you want to talk about controlling game on, Zubimendi's perfect. Is he not? You got Kobe Mainu and Zubimendi. Don't get me wrong, you're probably lacking on the physical side of the game a little bit.
From a managerial perspective, is he going to be able to, like, if your manager was Luis Enrique, I'd be going, "I Man United back, the fucking back." You know what I'm saying? If it was a manager that plays that football, I'd be very like, "Oh, right." This.
Well, we have seen Ten Hag play that football before. Yeah, at Ajax. It's not like he ain't done it before. He's just. We don't know. Man United have switched up from their last season's tactics. That 4-1 thing that they tried has been scrapped. 4-2-3-1 is what they're gonna go with for next season. So they're gonna, whether it's a little bit more rigid or free flow, we don't know yet. But you want possession, 4-2-3-1, go back to the old ways of doing stuff. So that's one positive thing that's come out for Man United in terms of going forward. It's just that, is it going to be low block, high block? Have you got the players to even do it? You know, you got the hold up man in Xerxes. I mean, you could probably do it. Money talks. Zubimendi, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's, again, Sociedad are a stepping stone club. It is what it is.
So you reckon they get rid of Marie? I don't know if they get rid of both their midfielders, but I think Zubimendi. I think who's the thread in your team? I just think it'd have to be Fofana. It'd have to be Fofana for me.
For me, there's one player that is coming through the ranks, but he's not ready yet in terms of starting, obviously. But if you're talking about starting midfielder to come and do that job that's required, then I'm looking at it like that. But I don't know if you need it. You don't need a Fred to have a way of playing, but you do need someone that's going to go up and break up play in the midfield, because if you don't, then you've got a bit of a bitch midfield. Don't get me wrong, Mainu can do that job, but not consistently enough over a game, because that's what you don't want him doing. Winning the ball high up is what Mainu does in interceptions and strength, but when it comes to running back, he can gas out sometimes.
Yeah, Mainu is not like, he's got that short burst agility movement. He's not your runner.
Yeah, exactly. He's not your runner. You need legs. That's what you're thinking of. If you're gonna have a Zubimendi and a what's it called, a Mainu, then where's your legs? Like, where's the legs in the midfield? Something that Man United struggled with last year was getting skipped way too much. Right? You saw the Mateus Cunhas of the world, skipper man. You saw Declan Rice, skipper man.
I mean, Cunha was doing that to most, man, but yeah, I do.
Yeah, no, but I hear it. But you know, like, where's the legs? Where's the tenacity? That's what you're looking at. That's why I said Richard Rios was perfect for me. If you go get Zubimendi and a Richard Rios, Oh my, I'm not gonna lie, bench Bruno Fernandez. I don't want to see him.
But you know that's not gonna
It's a
happen. That's
perfect
not
challenge.
gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Obviously, it's not gonna happen. Bruno's the captain. So this is where Man United is stuck in between a rock and a hard place of what kind of option they want to go with. That's why they want to get someone that's aggressive, like a Ugarte, who can cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Stop saying Mount, please, in the chat. You lot are getting on my nerves. Mount, bro, every time you come on, I'm not joking, yeah. Every time I come on stream on here in particular, yeah, I'm not kidding. When I think of Man United options, I forget about Mount. I absolutely don't even, I always forget that he exists. We got absolutely shifted a new one in the batty crease by Chelsea, bro. I swear to God, on live, oh my word, John Murtaugh and Richard Arnold had blood on their hands. Have you not seen the Mason Greenwood deal? Crazy shit. Bollocks. Bollocks.
The bomb, the Calafiori bomb. Shit, it's landed.
What do you mean? What do we get?
All agreements in place for Calafiori to join Arsenal from Bologna.
Are we changing the title?
Yeah, Orny bomb.
Orny bomb.
The Arnie bomb. The Arnie bomb.
What am I writing? Calafiori.
On the Arnie slut thing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
What am I writing? Bomba.
Ornstein bomb. Yeah, all agreements in place now for Ricardo Calafiori to join Arsenal. 22-year-old defender still needs to do a medical and sign, but essentially they was essentially done. If everything goes to plan, the aim is for the Italy international to link up with the AFC players in the USA tour. So it's straight in.
Pornstein.
Straight in.
What are we calling it?
Here we go. Here we go.
Have you got the Pornstein bomb?
You know what I'm saying? The Pornstein bomba. It's crazy. It's crazy. Cali Batty, Cali Fiori, Cali back shots. He's there. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Cornstein. You know what I'm saying? Gally Fiori.
Gally Fiori,
you know what I'm saying? Put in that. You know what I'm saying? Certain attackers might just get put in that Cali pack. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. California living. California. That should be the chant with his name, by the way. Is it in the city? Yeah, no, it's done still. Wait, Cardi Flory, that's Sophia. That's a good one still. Cardi Flory is crazy. Flory is crazy. That chant would be crazy though.
Can Arsenal fans get that together though?
I don't know. Arsenal's a bit of a vibe. You know, Arsenal got the vibey thing about them. They could run that. They could run that. They could run that still.
Let me read this. It still needs the medical sign, but you know what it is. But you know the maddest thing. We was on the phone earlier and we was talking. Even if we just like shift like upon the Arsenal part of all things, right? It's just I'm looking at it like, bro, we've been talking about the same names for like you saying the same kind of 4 or 5 names all summer. Calafiori being one of them, Xerxes another one of them, the Ligt another one of them. Give me another name. Elise and Nico Williams.
It's the same recycled name.
It's the same recycled thing, man.
All window. And then if you go to tier below, Kimmich has been thrown in there. Ugarte has been thrown in there. And Zubamendi's been thrown in there. If you go like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same 6 names just floating around every club. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Congratulations, Arsenal, on the signing. I've already said I think it's a very good signing. I think it's a perfect signing. We always talk about Arsenal not being able to compete on all fronts and that they need deeper squad depth to be able to last longer in cup competitions. Because if you fall short, at least go and leave with something. This is the perfect way to do it. So, bro, you can't hate on that. I think you just can't hate on the Calafiori. So don't get me wrong. I'll be calling if I see one stink, I'm calling him Cali Batty. Don't you know it. But bro, like if it's being objective, it's a very good signing. Very good signing. Very good signing.
Well, I looked at their options earlier now with the whole of this now with Arsenal and their options of centre back, right back, left back. Everyone can play maybe multiple positions. Do you know what I mean? So and then I was looking at it, so they got like they didn't show everyone, but I saw right back. Let's just say right back options now. Let's just say Tomiyasu, Ben White. You know, they got the main back 4 is Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori. The options off the bench. Now they've got Timber, unless he starts, of course. Timber, Zinchenko if needed, Tomiyasu, and Kivior, which is not that bad of a back four when you deep it. If you're going to come into the fold of things and actually try to do a job for what Arteta likes or requires. The only one that I'm looking at a little bit side-eyed is maybe Kivior. Maybe. But then if you get rid of Kivior, I thought, wait, hold on, that's 8 options. That's not 9 options or whatever. If you get rid of one of them, then who's going to fill in? All of a sudden, then, you know, Arsenal need to go back into the market potentially and go get a centre-back. All of a sudden, do you know what I mean? I was kind of confused because I saw Arsenal being linked with Mark Gay yesterday. I looked at the source, I'm like, brother, like, you lot must be starving for news like we are. We don't get wrong, we want to talk about stuff, but don't give us that shit. I know Kivior was transfer listed, but I think Arteta would be happy to go with options that completely, you know, 7 options if need be. Am I missing any other defenders, by the way, in Arsenal? Have I missed out one? I don't think I missed out one. If you get rid of Kivior, what's that mean for Zinchenko? It looks like Zinchenko is going to stay for the season. I don't think he's got many suitors. I think maybe Zinchenko.
How many years has Zinchenko got left on his contract?
Well, he only signed what a couple years ago, so he's probably got another 2 years in his deal.
A 4-year deal, isn't it? 4-year deal,
something like that. No, I mentioned Tomiyasu. Oh, Tierney's still there. There you go. But I don't think Tierney's got a future at Arsenal.
Tierney's injured again, bro. Like,
it's mad, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of mad.
Injured again, you know. Unfortunate.
Yeah. No, it is unfortunate. But right now, Calafiori, does he come in? Let's talk about it. Do you reckon he comes in as the starting left back?
No.
Or do you reckon it's going to be Timber straight away?
100% it's going to be Timber straight away. Arteta is going to stay loyal to Timber, and I would do the same thing. You give Timber his chance because at the end of the day, Timber has looked promising in the small sample size he's given us, whether that's preseason, whatever we see in an Arsenal shirt, he's looked very promising. It's just that, of course, when you get a long-term injury, they need to see what type of Timber they're going to get back. The good thing is that Calafiori's here now. So if it doesn't work out for Timber, there's options. And he can deputize that. Remember, Timber can also cover centre-back. He can cover right-back. So if Timber doesn't work as a first choice left-back, there's other uses for him. Yet you also, like, Arsenal right now are just slowly covering bases. They're slowly covering bases in their team.
I'm seeing this as well. Like, Timber could be used as a DM. I've never seen Timber play DM. I know he can play as a back four. Yeah. Can he actually play DM like his brother? Is he that comfortable on the ball? Would you reckon Calafiori? Because I've never seen Calafiori. I know some people shout for Calafiori in a DM. I've never seen that happen exactly. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to say he can't, but Timber can really play DM because you know what? When you think of the tour, I wonder what Arsenal's lineup, because Arsenal play tonight against Bournemouth, right? I do wonder if he might get the nod and say, you know what? You go DM and he might try it.
What time's kickoff? What time's kickoff?
3:30 in the morning. Damn. Oh yeah, I see that. Big up Fraser for that one. All right, guys, look, we're gonna continue talking about the Arsenal, Timber, Calafiori, all of this stuff. Pre-season, you know, you get your first game coming up tonight, but do smash the like button if you haven't done so yet. You know, I know you lot get tired of hearing content creators asking for likes, but we generally, me, Monts, Daps, anyone even on the channel, etc. We don't really ask for it too much because we like the flow of conversation, but likes do a lot of wonders, of course, for obviously the channel. And big up yourselves if you already done so, and I appreciate every single subscriber as well, man. Hopefully you that haven't subscribed, give us a little chance. So you know what? Decent. We are shameless, we can be objective, but we keep moving, man. Entertainment's entertainment. So yeah, man, we try our best. Trust me, it was a struggle this morning. I believe me. But yeah, look, I don't know if Timber's got an actual starting place right now. When you deep it, Calafiori's still probably on his holidays, maybe, or no, he should be back from his holidays now, so he could join up with the crew over in the US, or maybe he stays away. I'm not too sure on that part. Is there a watchalong, a Tifo watchalong today? I'm considering it, Barani, yeah, at 3:30. If no one else does it, I'm going to do it for the community. So, yeah. But I'm looking at it along the lines of, I wouldn't say Timber's place is set in stone, but at the same time, I don't think Ben White's position is anything, you know, comfortable as of yet either.
It is.
No. Hear me out, yeah. I like Ben White a lot. And I think he offers a lot in the right back role. I think he's much better right back than centre back. So you could probably give kudos to what's his name, Arteta, for getting that position. But right now, as it stands, Ben White's got his solid. He's his first name on the team sheet. But at the same time, you know, I think his position is also under threat, competition, because you don't want someone getting too comfortable. I don't think it's comfortable. That's why I think this signing is pretty genius when you deep it. Because Timber's not going to be looking at that bench after being a year out, right? Timber is not going to be looking at this thinking, I can't be on the bench. Do you know what I mean? What?
Tottenham are closing in on. Oh,
yeah, the one that
Enzo to sign 2006 Bowman.
Yeah. Ben White is very reliable, very consistent player. But you know what? Sometimes what Pep does as well, he always refreshes the squad and he always gets some sort of player to know that you're not that comfortable in your own ends. Don't try it. You know, you're being good, but now we need to up it. That's the way I'm looking towards it, anyways. So I think, you know what, it'll do good for Ben White to know that there's competition. Look at Luke Shaw every time he gets competition. I'm not saying Luke Shaw, Ben White, same levels, obviously same consistency, but every time Luke Shaw gets a bit of competition, his level raises beyond and somehow stayed fit for months. Yeah, 1 year off, 1 year on, all the time. But it gives a good combination. It means you don't have to rely on Ben White. You get a Timber in the right back. You play Calafiori left back. They can do the similar jobs. And I think Calafiori is going to come in thinking, I'm left-footed. I should be playing left back if that's what's required.
Bro, he's got to earn his stripes, bro. Respectfully, he has to earn his stripes.
But so does Timber. Does he not? Does Timber not also have to prove himself in the Arsenal shirt? Because we don't know what we're going to get out of him. This is good competition for that back line. Facts.
Yeah.
Zinchenko must be looking at this thinking, shit.
Yeah, no, Zinchenko looks looking done out. He's looking done out right now. I'll be real.
Yeah,
he's looking real done out. But
yeah, man. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm actually interested to see how. See, the way I look at it, Moncha, is remember your back line before?
Right.
Solid. You know what name was on the team sheets, right? But now I look at the Arsenal one thinking, damn, it's that solid, like a Liverpool solid back line back in the day. Imagine if they can get to concede like 4 or 5 less goals. They're trying to go for that record. How much did Arsenal concede last year? 27 or 29?
It was not a lot of goals at all. It was very low.
Very low, right?
So I'll quickly read it out now. So City conceded 34. 29. Arsenal conceded 29. Liverpool conceded 41. And everyone else is pretty much
Yeah, so on that note, it's when you deep it, so they're going to go for that. I look at Arteta thinking he probably
United 58. 58.
Yeah, but look, when I look at it like this year, I look at Chelsea's defensive record back in the day with, was it Jose Mourinho, Petr Cech, all those clean sheets. I'm not being funny. I think Arsenal, if they get themselves a DM as well, how much goals conceded, even less than what they already had on 29. If they can concede even 6 goals less, it'll be hard to break that record. Go on.
No, I just said I genuinely think they were looking at Onana before he went Villa. I genuinely think they were looking at Onana.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they're not beating that record, Reaper, but I've seen City do a 4-peat in my lifetime now. So I'm not gonna say it can't happen. A Calafiori coming in, but he's got to prove himself. And Timber, I'm not being funny, but that could mean it. Obviously, Premier League season, nothing's ever really written like that. But if they can concede even 5, 6 less goals, that could be what gets them to the title, bro.
I mean, because in 18-19, I think we only conceded like 22 goals.
And imagine if they can keep Partey fit as well. I'm not saying it's hypothetical and nothing ever is set in stone. Injuries are part of the game. But if they end up getting the 8 that they wanted or 6 and Partey can stay somewhat fit and stop staying, even if he gets at least 15 to 20 games in him this season, that could be the difference, in my opinion anyways. I don't know about what you lot think. Am I overgassing it?
I think it's crazy that you can concede that little amount of goals and not win the league, you know. Like City are fucked, you know.
Yeah,
fucked. Like, bro, you know, in 18-19, I'm looking at it now. We conceded 22 goals and got 97 points. They win the league. I ain't been the same since, G.
Yeah.
like, in fact, you know what? Do you know what's lucky? In fact, I remember why I survived. I remember why I didn't go see now. It's because you won the champs. That's why I didn't actually go see now. I would have went see now. They would have put me in the madhouse.
You know when Arsenal fans are saying, I remember Olu in that year. Olu's a bit of a flip flop, wishy washer. No, he's not a flip flop. He's a wishy washer kind of type. Man, shall I say? He's a lot older than me. Let me respect that. Yeah, big up Olu. Yeah, but it's like. Yeah. How can you expect Arsenal to do anything against Man City, the best team in the world? And we're like, but you got this, you got that, yada, yada, yada. And then we're like, bro, you're Arsenal. You got to go win. You must. So no matter what happens, Man City are got. You know what it is? I'm actually convinced Man City are just MSG. They're the extra season on top of the season. They add flavor on top of the flavor. No matter how it happens, they add the sprinkle of MSG in their team and they go win. Because MSG is the recipe for all dishes.
It's bro, it's tapped. It's tapped. Like, bro, like if Arsenal fall short again for a third season in a row, just as someone who's been through it, I don't know how you man. Like, if some of you lot go see now, I hear it in it. I just hear it. I hear it, G. I hear it because this shit ain't fair. Shit ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why. Remember when Arsenal fans were proper on me, Cass, with that draw, with the draw against City and that. Like I was so adamant. I was so adamant for Arsenal to go and win that game. But not just because I thought City were. Remember, City were questionable at that point. Remember, the City were going through their little soft phase.
Yeah.
Actually get at them. Yeah. They were looking very questionable, and I was like, even if it means losing, you must win that game. Fuck these City man up while you can. Fuck them up, because if you don't fuck them up, they'll find a way. These fuckers find a way. It wasn't me cussing Arsenal, bro. It was literally me going, bro, a draw is actually a loss. Because if you give these guys a millimeter, they will take it. These fuckers will take it because I've been there. I thought a draw was enough and it wasn't bro. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, it's just mad, man. It's crazy. What, no Fox Given saying there's already a chant for him and it's pretty good. What, there's a Calafiori chant already?
Nah, man.
Wait, let me know what the chant. Let me know.
California. They need to run that one, man.
Yeah, but can you imagine? Hear me out, Monster. Can you imagine a bunch of Cockneys that go to the Arsenal games mixed with everything else, and that trying to vibe with the London man? You know, man.
Yeah, it'll be no, because it wouldn't be. They wouldn't sing it how we sing it. It'll be like a California, California. At the Emirates. That's how they'll do it. Something like that, bro. Make it, bro. It can fucking work, bro. Bro, they could run that. What the fuck? They can run that shit, man. Come on, man. Not like they can't make a fucking chant.
All right, that's funny.
Easy, man. Why are people complicating shit? Run the hook. Just run the hook. Stop California with Calafiori, and in the city with the Emirates. It's not that hard.
Oh, that would be top tier, man.
That would be
I want to know what they got. I want to know what they got in mind, though, man. That would slap. It'll be interesting because, you know, Arsenal, no offense, you take everyone else's songs and change it to your own. There's nothing authentic. So get your own at it.
You can, if you just put a Guinness in a man's hand and tell him to go, bro, come on, bro. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe do you know what it is? Maybe I'm in the wrong field of work. Maybe I should just make football chants, people. Maybe I should make football chants. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
All right, wait, what's this? What's that? Yeah, go on. No, go on. I just read it wrong.
No, I was just saying back to. Oh wait, hold on. Comparison. Oh, Douay.
Oh, what? He's going what? PSG.
Yeah, that's dead, man. I wanted him in the Prem, man. That's the.
Oh my God, one second.
I want to see him in the Prem. Speak again, your mic.
Calafiori.
That is dead.
That is like.
Actually, is it dead? It's all right. Like it's all right.
No, but in a chant version for Calafiori, it'll bang. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it can work. I think it will grow. It will grow.
Yeah. It'll bang. It's that typical Italian vibey song, the old thing that everyone knows. Oh, you know what? Let me post it here for you lot to see as well. You can go check yourselves in it. Go on, there you go. Look, enjoy, you lot. Check Italian Football TV or Next. They posted it. Yeah. We're seeing that. We're seeing that now.
They posted it. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't think this is where obviously it's gonna end. Like this is Arsenal's first signing of the window, right? And whatnot. And then now we saw, what is it, yesterday, after we just spoke about Gyokeres, all of a sudden they're going to send scouts for Gyokeres over the summer and see what he does in pre-season. And the first thing he does in pre-season is bangs a hat-trick. The coldest chant in football. Is that what I mean? The coldest celebration in football. Is that what we're saying?
Coldest.
You already sound like Bane.
Bro, coldest. You don't even need to put the Bane voice on.
Just do the Bane voice. Do the Bane voice. Do the main voice. We were born in the
I
darkness.
was born in the
In the
dark.
darkness.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, if he went
Yeah.
up to the camera, imagine if they got Gyokeres, yeah, and he's going around the Emirates and he just goes to the camera. You know when you can hear them talking and screaming, imagine he's like, and he just does that all of a sudden in the camera and he pick it up. I swear down, you're cemented goat. You're a cemented goat. You're a cult hero already. You know that's like my favorite film as well of all time. Is that Batman trilogy? Oh my word, especially that one. That one's ridiculous.
I used to know that Bane speech, bro. I used to know a lot of that
bro.
Bane speech, bro.
People don't understand, yeah. On that year, there was a whole remix of it. If anyone knows about old days Xbox 360, when you're trying to get online and you're lagging, people don't know what lag is these days because the speeds are crazy. But lagging is like someone's like, I was born in the dark.
What did he say? He said something before. He says I was born in the dark.
I was molded in it.
He goes, he's like, you think darkness was your ally? You were like, nah, he was fucking
yeah.
He was like, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. Are you fucking
molded by it? I didn't see the light till I was already a man.
I was born in it. Hey, nah. Man.
Come on, man. Gyokeres.
So cold, bro.
No, Gyokeres. You know what the maddest part is? Yeah, I see man that I can't believe there's man that don't rate this guy. Yeah, there's actually some man that don't rate it, and he batted up the championship big time. Yeah.
Yeah. People forget he's played in English football.
Yeah, he played in. Where did he come from? I think he come from Brighton. Went from Brighton. Went to Coventry, ripped it up. Right. And then obviously he went to where he needed to go to. Like, what is he? Like 6'3" or something. He drifts off to the left. He beats a man. He's clinical. Hold up. He's the perfect striker for me. I'm not gonna lie. If Arsenal get him, there's zero excuses why you can't win the league. He's just a juiced up Kai Havertz with a finish. Mad. He's 6'2", 6'3". Yeah, he's crazy. The guys, if Arsenal get somehow sell Emil Smith Rowe, get rid of Reece Nelson, get rid of any other little bits that they need to just to fund even half that deal because they want around 80 million, right? Sporting says he's not going nowhere, but trust me, these Portuguese clubs like that. If there's a good sell there, they're selling. If they go get Gyokeres and go get Marino, that squad's complete for me. I don't know what more you need. I'm gonna be honest. The right wing situation, yeah, shift Jesus over there. Who cares? The guy's a bad boy.
He's a bad man. Like, if he signs for Arsenal, they're gonna start calling him like Gyokeres and shit. The guns.
Oh my!
They're gonna call him Glock.
He's got a bad boy name as well.
Bro, they're gonna call him Gyokeres. That's what they're gonna call him, Gyokeres. Yeah, he's a gunman. Fuck! Bring him to my club.
Gyokeres,
Sell Nunes. Bring me Gyokeres.
This is what you thought you was getting when you got when you thought you was gonna get Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, by the way, I'm claiming Gyokeres. That's my thing.
Gyokeres next to imagine Gyokeres went to played with Mo Salah. Imagine him playing next to Mo Salah.
Safe, man.
Long safe, bro. Safe.
Yeah, man. How is Gyokeres?
Trent right wing back whipping it. Trent right wing back. Yeah, in a 3-4-3, whipping it in. Or even Shimmercats on the left wing back would even do. It don't matter. Wing back situations, whipping into Gyokeres, he's dope in the air.
Man is saying I keep giving the material.
You keep getting the material, but have you seen their black? Have you seen their away kit with it's got the Palestine colors? Looks serious.
Yeah, they do the mad.
You know what?
They do good collabs.
Yeah. I hate my club when it comes to kits. We got no sauce. We got zero sauce.
Like our away kit. Have you seen our away kit? The black thing.
Let me check it, but don't tell me.
We got a black thing still. I've been waiting for like a proper black.
The black with the toothpaste color sleeves.
Yeah. We got.
You lot like the toothpaste color, innit? You like the mint thing, innit? Yeah, it looks good. I can't lie, it looks alright still, but it's scummy, innit? Because it's Liverpool, but you can hold that one. Links Africa kit, Nah, bro. Nah. It's Palestine, bro. Arsenal are repping Palestine, bro.
Yeah, hard though. Links Africa's funny though. That's kind of funny. But yeah, no. But I feel like
it's sick.
Arsenal's collabs are they're cold still. Even
no.
That Jamaica kit was good as well. Like
it was. It probably is. Even if it is Africa motivated, it's Palestinian to me. So that's what I'm gonna get. You got the sources kits going. You and PSG always got something nice going on.
PSG's things are so lame, bro.
Mm.
So then, I think Juventus went through a time where they had some nice kits as well. I had
Mm.
like their recent one is a nice one.
But when we deep it, yeah. So Arsenal could have a total expenditure of like, let's say you got 34 million. Let's say Gyokeres, they get it for about 75, 80, yeah. Over 100. They go get Marino, who's quoted. I saw 42 million. I've seen 25 million and all that. They spend just under 150 million whilst having a couple sales on that. They've had a really good window, man. If they go get those two players, Marino and obviously, I think Zubamendi's a better shout, but Marino's the cheaper option. I don't know what the finances truly are now behind Arsenal. I know they got bread that they could spend, but on this notice, if they go get those two players, that's you could dominate. I'm not gonna lie, that's a squad that could dominate the league for a couple years if they get over the line at least against City, and City don't get no one of name or remote. Obviously, it'll give Pep a run for their money at least for the minimum. But that team is complete. There's no more phase. There's none of that. It's go and win now. Marino 1 year left at 28. Yeah, I'm gonna believe it. They're gonna want about 25 for him then. But yeah, man, Arsenal in a really solid position, like potentially to go and start that season. Who's their first game against? Again, is it Wolves? It's against Wolves. Yeah, it's against Wolves. If I remember, it's 3:00 on a Saturday. Yeah, man, they're gonna punch him up, man. They're getting punched up. Who's your first game?
Ipswich away.
Ooh.
Yeah, newly promoted.
Oh, yeah. What? Kieran McKenna tax. Oh, yeah. I don't like playing. I don't like playing newly promoted teams the first 6-7 games of the season. It's like, stay away, bro.
These men are just going to be up for it, and there's going to be some sort of injury in the opening day. Like, it's just.
And then before you know it, Mo Salah just says, "Settle down, just settle down." It's all right. Deep the hairline, G. Mo Salah hair transplant.
I think this was the first year he didn't bag in the opening day. Like last season was the first year he didn't. Remember, he always bags on the opening day. He has the record, isn't it? Always bags on the.
Yeah, and what happens to Kai Havertz if they bring in Gyokeres? Who gives a shit?
Rotation, bro.
Rotation. Let's be real. That's all he was brought in for the first place. Was actually as a midfielder that didn't materialize. So Kai Havertz was not meant to go up front. He's actually had good stints up front though. But you can all respectfully, if Gyokeres comes in and starts slapping a couple goals, I don't think Arsenal fans will care about Kai Havertz's position on the bench. As long as you're winning, that's all that matters. Kai Havertz would be a good option though. Imagine at the end of the game, you're drawing 0-0. You need a goal. You know, you can run up a 4-4-2 if you needed to with Gyokeres and Kai Havertz are both good in the air. So it's a good option to have. That's the difference for me personally. But you know, Arsenal's, you know, you keep getting linked with like left wingers or some sort of left winger, whether it's Nico Williams or an Eze, or even though Eze's not really a left winger, but squad depth, man. It's good squad depth. But yeah, the last one as well is going to see, you know, like, look, we haven't spoken about this at all once, yeah, on this channel at least, anyways. Maresca's backing Enzo to be okay within the squad. He's not backing what he done, right? So let's get one thing straight so we don't misquote anything. But he's backing Enzo, like he says, regardless of everything that's happened, he trusts that, you know, things will move on with the squad and it's not going to be a problem. Do you agree with those comments, or?
I think like he just has to come out and say that.
He's got no choice.
I think
gun to the head by the owners. That situation.
Yeah. It's you know what I'm saying. I think it's more of a. I think that there's nothing wrong with what's going on today, and everyone is getting on. Just look at the camera. Everything's looking just fine. I think what Enzo done is he's not that type of guy, and all the French players are going to be happy to see him back. They're going to be happy. It's that type of thing, bro. You know, when this like you get it, that's the shit. I think it's that type of shit. The French man want to punch him up in it. These man don't forget. I'm not gonna lie. If I've got a Disasi and Badiashile trying to come bad man up when you're like 5'6", gonna kill him, bro. Disasi's a fucking unit. Disasi's gonna bad him up, bro. Like it's literally
in the locker room.
When they're gonna have him up against the wall like this, and gonna get it. Like, you know when you call him, yo, you know everyone just got him against the walls, like brother. Okachukwu. Oh my days. Yeah, by this shit, them lot gonna, bro. Hey. Fafana's gonna rush him, blood. Hey, Fafana's gonna rush him.
No, Fafana's a weakling, man. Stop it.
Bro, he'll use whatever strength he's got. You get it, bro. Fafana was leading the push, bro. Rightfully so, bro.
Who else is in there? All right, what about Leslie? Where's Leslie Okachukwu from?
Yeah, bro. Okachukwu,
He's a French footballer, no?
Yeah.
That guy's like 6'7". He's gone. Bro. Yeah, man, it's long, man. But yeah, look, Jordan, big pause, by the way, big pause. But yeah, man, look, I think it's good. I think it is PR at the end of the day. And you know what? It's not really fair on Chelsea fans either for what someone else's footballer has done. Do you know what I mean? Like, we would all banter it, don't get me wrong, and all that. But it's not, let's be real with people in here. Like, it's not down to Chelsea fans to answer. It's not their fault why some idiot who's from a certain country who are small-minded and don't think beyond the walls of their own country, thinking you can come into Europe. When you're out of Europe, when you come into Europe, you can't chat like that. But as soon as you go out, you're back to normal. You know what I mean? Like if we really want to go stem past that, you know, I'm not being funny. From what we saw, Lissandro Martinez on the phone, but he's a part of that. He's not doing anything to shut it up. You know, his best friend Julian Alvarez was chanting right next to him. He's not on camera though, but he's right next to him on the bus. All of these men really and truly need to be holding accountable for such situations because you're a part of it, whether it's third party or not.
Bro,
that's the way I look at it. And we already know what they're all like, man.
We've already like gone through all of this. Like, we already know it's not a Chelsea thing. It's not an Enzo thing. It's an Argentinian thing. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, yes, Enzo is going to be the one who's like kind of held at the helm because he's the one who ideally was filming. But no one, just like we talk about racism to any race or to any type of demographic, bro. If you're not stopping it, if you're not there pulling someone up when it's going on, you're part of the problem.
But they need educating, bro, because this is the
stuff. Do they want educating? It sounds like a lot of them don't even want educating. Personally.
Probably not, you know. They probably
that's
don't.
The issue.
But if you want to settle over here, if you want to settle over in Europe and all that, especially in Europe, you know, like, let's not act like what Argentinian fans are like to Brazilian fans. Do you know what I mean? Like, they need educating at the end of the day. But even if they don't want to accept it, they need it. All of them.
Yeah, but bro, I think deep down, I think a lot of them don't really want educating, bro. These men are rich. They don't give a fuck. Culturally, they don't see it as that deep. And if that's the case, then that's the case, bro. Just stay over there with it.
It is what it is, man. But look, Chelsea got their first, you know, I'm hoping, I'm not going to lie once. They got Wrexham, yeah. They got Wrexham. I was hoping for an Arsenal. I'm on a mad hate along maybe later. Do you know what I mean? We need it, bro. You know what Don and Ches are gonna come with tomorrow morning. You know what kind of message we get if they slap them 3-4-0, and especially if you see like one of their people who's there, like Reece James or something. We need some losses tonight. This morning, we need in 12 hours. Yeah, if we can stay up for that long, anyways. On my part, need it. I mean, you know what it is? You know what it is, Reaper? It's not even for you. You know what? It's not the club. I don't care typically if Chelsea. I want to see what youngsters can do from both sides, innit? You know, I know Arsenal's got a couple young ballers and whatnot, but and as much as Chelsea, but it's Don and Ches, bro. I'm not gonna lie, for me, they're the cancer. Because I'm gonna hear a whole shit shebang tomorrow. I'm just saying, innit?
It's gonna be mad. I just can't wait. I'm just starving for football, bro.
Yeah, well, you ain't got your first game until
Saturday, innit? Bro, like 2 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, tell the people what have you got later coming up? What time will we doing?
Well, we don't know. We don't know what we're gonna do later. I'm gonna be honest with you lot. Unless I can think of some sort of debate topic, I don't think it's worth it in a way. And I don't really want to say that. A lot of content creators, like including myself at one point, is we don't want to just give you content for the sake of giving you lot content. We want to give something that's quality. Man, we might just go live just to vibe with you, man, in the comments. It might just be one of those, you know. So we should be live later. I want to be live later, and we'll go from there. But other than that, yeah. Smash the like button if you haven't done so yet. Make sure to check out Monster's video on BSB. I posted it in the pinned. It's right there. You can see it a couple times. Before you lot go as well. We are doing watchalongs, but it's just not on YouTube. And at some point, you won't even need to sign up. In another 2 weeks, you won't need to sign up or nothing. But anyone that is around, you know, you can find it here as well. Like if you want to sign up to our TIFO, it's in the description there. It takes 2 seconds. People watch us, and also look, it's right there if you lot want to do that. In it, I might cover Arsenal tonight. I might cover Chelsea tonight. So if you want to see it, it's this one here. But other than that, go and obviously watch Monster's video, Calafiori video. Is it?
What do you mean? Are you talking about all the pre-records? Oh yeah, so that pre-record, that pre-record
In the
that's
pin.
in the pins right now. You lot, that is Ethan versus Casey screaming at each other. Ethan came up with no, I'm done with it. Oh, since I've won a trophy, yeah, it's been 15 years. I've gone 15 years without a trophy. You got 20 years without a league. You got 31 years without a Europe. Hey, Ethan was. Hey, these were just screaming at each other, bro. He was like, "All you've won is FA Cups. I ain't hearing it no more." So you lot, if you lot want to hear some BSB heritage, that clip that we just posted out today, make sure you go and watch that and smash the like button. It is BSB heritage. Ethan has found his voice again, and it might just be one of the best things to touch YouTube. I'm telling you right now, it's on the. Just drop a comment, have a watch. For Arsenal fans, it might be a difficult watch. For Tottenham fans, you might be happy to see, but yeah, man. And also later today at 7:30, it's going to be me, Casey, Kiz, Ethan, Don. It's everyone plus Don with BSB, and we're going to be ranking the Premier League top 6 squads. So the big 6, we're going to be ranking our squads from 1 to 6. It's going to be very interesting how that one turns out. So make sure you guys tune in at 7:30 for that. We should be later on as well, also for Never a Foul as well.
It should be. Yeah. And if you again, look, you man ain't done so, go sign up to the TIFO, man. What you lot doing? Do you want to see Deji and Don on at the same time? Let us know. It's right there. Anyways, in a bit. And we should be back later, man. If you ain't smashed the like button, we're nearly on 300 likes. So if you ain't done so, then you're just a dickhead, innit?
Word out.